Hello everyone, this is Pudge007, and if you're watching this video, most likely you're having issues with trying to get your game for Resident Evil 4 World S mod to work. It's just a mod that was just recently released. And just to kind of let you know what issues I was having, I'll kind of show you what that looks like. The issues I was having is that for the first initial cutscene, it was zoomed in so close to where I was hardly able to see a lot of different things. But also, when you open the inventory screen, it completely crashes or immediately crashes. And if you try to play this mod, very early on, you're forced to have to open the inventory. So you pretty much can't do very much with the mod at all. But if you're having those issues or similar issues, I figured out, at least for me, what the culprit was. And what the culprit was, just to make a long story short, is that if you used 7-zip to unzip your file, then it actually did not unzip a file that you need in the bin32 folder. And I'm going to show you the difference between the two if you use 7-zip versus WinZip. Now, yes, WinZip is an application that you have to pay for, but you can do a trial run for 21 days. So you can actually use it for free for a few weeks before that initial trial run ends, and then I think it'll lock up. So I will show you kind of how that works. But once I used WinZip and had that particular file that I needed that was missing when you use 7-zip, it worked. Then I did also notice that before I did that, when I did 7-zip on the file and I was trying to do the mod, that when you press F4, it should open up their RE4 Tweaks menu that you could do on there. But you weren't actually able to do that if you did the 7-zip versus the WinZip. So let me show you what the difference looks like when you do that. So let's say you've downloaded the file. So if you want to know where to download that, I'll actually put a link in the description below to Corazon's Corazon. Sorry, I'm probably screwing your name up. I apologize. To where their video is, where it shows you how to install the file, and also where it gives you some links for the downloads there as well. But there's the file. So what would I say if I right-clicked and went to 7-zip and then extracted the files here? What happens is, so if you open that, you'll get this Resident Evil 4 file or folder. And then the bin32, there is actually a winmm.dll file that is not there. No matter, you can't find it, it is not put on there. But if you go to the if you do it with WinZip, so what that would look like if you right-click, go to WinZip, unzip to, and then there's you can buy it, or you could use an evaluation version. So you do the evaluation versions, what you do initially until the days are left off of the trial. So I don't see it says 21 days left. I just got this. So, so if you're wondering why I can't unzip, just hit it, use evaluation version, and then it'll unzip it for you. So when you do that, you open, come on now, open that, go to the Resident Evil 4, go to the bin32 file. Now you have that winmm.dll file, and that's what was missing. And that's what was giving me so much headache. So what I'll do is I'm going to just show you. It's a quick kind of thing if you missed, or just a rehash on how you would install this. So I'm going to show you first what it looked like when I did the 7-zip file. So if you're having similar issues, you'll be like, oh, maybe that's what I'm having issues with too. So, I say you have the game installed. You go to Manage, go to Browse Local Files, open that, and then go back to Common, and then what you do for Resident Evil 4, you just rename it. Resident Evil 4 back. And what you'll do is I'm gonna show you first with the 7-zip what it looked like. So I'm just gonna this Resident Evil 4 folder, I'm going to copy. No, not copy here. Just copy this. Just copy. No, just let me copy. You copy? Copy. No, I don't want to cut. Copy. Thank you. All right. And then you're going to copy that in this common folder. All right. so now once that's copied on again, and this is the 7-zip one, so this is going to be the one that doesn't work, and I'll show you the other one where it does work. But if this is the one that you put on there and you used 7-zip, go there, you hit play. Looks good so far. Looks can be deceiving. And I'll show you how that is. So press any key, blah, blah, blah. All right, so you go to new game. Oh, also, look. So if I hit F4, if I'm pressing F4 right now, and that menu doesn't pop up. So it just kind of tells you, oh, I didn't do this right. I did the wrong one. Or 7-zip didn't do what it was supposed to do. Normal. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to get to do anything, and I'll show you what happens. I will show you. Like the costume, hit normal. And then look at that. You can't even see because it's so zoomed in on the on that cutscene. So, and I'll just do just a little bit of it here, but you can't even see the title of it. You're supposed to see like a bunch of like leaves and stuff. Now watch this. You'll be like, you almost can see Leon's pores. It's like, what's happening in the world around me? I have no clue. And like, okay, and you're like, watch this. Well, watch. Yeah, right here, right up here. It's like, okay, I can't see anything. Oh, nice right hand there, Leon. Watch, you're gonna see his face super close. Hey! Anyway, you can skip this cutscene by hitting select. That's what I did. Alright, so what happens is, everything works okay, but if you hit start or tab on the keyboard, it crashes. Boom, done. You're done for. It won't open. It doesn't have that particular file, I guess, for it to work. So if you use 7-zip, you don't have that winmm.dll file, that's what's gonna happen. Okay. So, let's go back. Let's go back to that file. So, I'm going to delete this Resident Evil 4. I'm going to delete it. Let's go back to the one that we used with WinZip. Again, that's just so you can look. The bin32 file is going to have that win.dll file. That's going to be available to you. So let's go ahead and let's copy this one there instead. Paste. Okay, so now we've got that one in there now. So let's go ahead and minimize those. And now let's see what happens when we play the game. We have the winmm.dll file that we need. Go. All right, the moment of truth. Fryware. All right. All right, now press any key. Boom, loading. All right, now same thing. Go to now. If you hit F4 now, look now that pops up, which we couldn't do that before. So that should give you a clue. All right, I did this right. If that works. You hit F4 to open those or close those, and there's a lot of different things there, but if you've got that open, you know, okay, I think I'm doing this right now. So let's go to new game.
Resident Evil 4.
Normal. All right, now look, everything, you can see everything now. It says Resident Evil 4 World S. It's not up, so close up in your business, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and skip through that. But you can see that looks a lot better. We'll skip that to go to this initial part here. And if you hit start or tab on the keyboard, the inventory opens. So now it's working. So it's able to pull from that DLL file, I guess. I mean, I'm not all that savvy when it comes to mods and stuff like that. But my guess is you have to have that winmm.dll file for this to work. So hopefully If you're having issues, give that a try. Try to use WinZip instead of 7-zip to unload your files, and that might be where your issues are arising from. So anyway, try that out. Again, there's also a patch that came out for some images. I'll go ahead and I'll post a link to that in the description below where that patch is. If for some reason you are having some issues trying to put that patch on as well, and there's some other ones up, I might do another video showing how to do that. But that should at least get you going if you're having some initial crashes with the game. So hopefully you found this useful. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to get more content like this. If you have any other things that you saw or concerns about this game, just put that in the comments section below, and maybe we can, if I can find some ways to fix it, or find out some other ways that people were able to fix certain things, maybe we can do another video showing that. But if you enjoyed that, put a comment on there, and let me know what you liked about it, or if there's some other things that I need to put on there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found it useful. But this has been your host, Pudge 007, and I hope to see you in the next video.